I'm coming.
Oh, great, you're still here.
Except I'm just leaving. Man.
Look, I hope you're not headed anywhere important because something's come up.
Yeah, whatever it is, I'm sorry, but I got a plane to catch and I'm going to be late if I don't hurry.
Yeah, but look, you're going to have to call and cancel your reservations, all right?
This is too important a trip to
Sophia and CC left the casino on the ferry over 2 hours ago. They never got back here.
What?
Now, I've called the Coast Guard, but it looks like they're missing.
You'll never trust me.
Can you blame me?
Yes, I can, because you're unfair and you're wrong. Why don't you just leave me alone instead of tormenting me the way you do?
I wish to God I could believe you. I used to love you so much.
Used to.
You used to.
What you want to do right now, then? Throw me overboard?
You got me upset.
Bet you wished I had gone overboard and drowned that day on Lionel's
That's
boat.
not true, Sophia. Got me angry about making me doubt my own daughter, telling me that the child could be Cruz's. Now, that's what got me angry.
Didn't doubt, Eden. You started to question your feelings for me. That's why you're so upset. You don't like to be out of control, and that's what you are right now, Cece. You're not quite sure how you feel about me, do you? And that's what's making you frightened.
What is this thing of me quick? Someone off the stand boat.
Sorry, would you mind if I...
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure.
Dear Ted, I'm sorry it's been so long, but I haven't had much to write about. Until now. But now I do, and I wanted you to be the first to know. I'm engaged.
Kirk.
Gina, anybody sees you here.
Nobody's going to see me. I have to talk to you.
How long have you been here?
Not long. I just came in.
Well, how did you get in?
I walked in the door. It was open. Kirk, have you heard what's happened?
Probably, but tell me what your version is. Come on, make it quick. What's wrong?
I've lost Brandon. I've lost him forever this time.
How did you manage to do that?
Santana's going to marry Mason. And then Cece's going to give Brandon to her, isn't he?
Yes, you're probably right about that.
What am I going to do? You've got to help me.
Hey, all right now. Gina, take it easy. I warned you about this. This is the result of what Eden's been doing with Cece. I told you she was going to make sure that you never got Brandon back.
What am I going to do?
You have got to get yourself together. You can't let Eden and Cece get you like this. Now, if you're going to fight them, you've got to be strong.
Damn that Eden. She doesn't even have the courage to stand up to me. No, she pulls something like this and then she takes off to Hawaii. I could just kill her.
Now, take it easy, Gina. I don't think you mean what you're saying, do you?
Oh, yes, I do. If she were here right now, I would kill her. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure Santana never gets married. She is not going to take Brandon away from me. You better start coming up with some ideas of your own. You're in just as deep as I am, sweetheart. Yes, I do. If she were here right now, I would kill her.
Let's see, the Amazon River, the Serengeti Plain.
I just as soon skip the whole thing.
Skip our honeymoon?
I'd rather spend the first few weeks after the wedding helping Brandon adjust. It's going to be a major change for him.
Well, even so, how's it going to look to society at large if we have a wedding but skip the honeymoon? I should think that would be part of keeping up appearances. What do you think about St. Moritz for skiing, or at least Santa Monica for roller skating?
Mason, you're not funny. Now, let's just drop it because I have no intention of going on a honeymoon with you.
Well, I'm hurt.
No, you're not.
No, Santana, this doesn't have to be a marriage of convenience, you know? I mean, you could give it a chance. You never know, you might grow fond of me. Stranger things have happened, you know.
We have an agreement, and I would appreciate it if you'd stick to it. Separate beds, separate rooms, and private lives. Remember that?
Yeah, I think I was too hasty when I agreed to that. What am I going to do about my primal urges?
You'll have to go elsewhere. I hope you're being discreet about it.
Oh, you mean when the drums start beating and the hot winds blow, I'll have to go search for native girls?
Yes.
Well, would you at least go out and have dinner with me tonight? No drums attached?
I don't think so. I have some things I'd like to do around here.
Looks like it's going to be a discreet evening.
Oh, and something else. I hope you're going to be reasonably sober on the wedding day.
Reasonably sober, yeah. I think I can agree to that. I can't help but wonder what restrictions Mary would have placed on me under the same circumstances.
It's a pity you couldn't have married her.
I'm going to do my best to keep it from being a pity, Santana. I hope you'll do the same.
Have you told her about us yet?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the inappropriate moment. It always comes.
Yeah, the department's been alerted and we're ready to coordinate with you. We're going to make all our choppers available. I suggest you send a search vessel to Buzz's dock and we start there. What about the fog? Is it lifted any? All right, look, I'll see you there in a little while. Thanks. Man, I'm going to take one of the boats out. But first I want to set up a radio at Buzz's.
Cruz, my mother's on that ferry. I want to go along.
Okay. Listen, I got a few calls to make before I leave. Why don't you take the boat and I'll go on a chopper?
Okay, got it.
All right.
Capital Residence? Who? Oh, Inspector Castillo. No, this is Hayley. May I help you? Oh, no. Yes, of course I will. Yes. Go ahead and find me. Thank you. Goodbye. Wait, Ted. Wait.
Want to read a really great letter? It's all yours. Laken wrote a real gem.
Ted, wait.
What?
Your parents are missing.
What? What?
Cece and Sophia? Missing?
Do you at least know our present position?
I have no way to get a fix on it in this fog. I know we've drifted further out to sea, and obviously no one's seen our flares.
What about the radio?
I thought I had it working, but it bombed out again.
Wonderful. 12-mile ferry ride turns out to be a night on the Titanic.
Are we in any immediate danger?
I don't want to scare you, but we're just about in the middle of the commercial shipping lane. An oil tanker can cut us in half, and we'd never feel it.
Well, don't you think you better come up with a plan of action?
I got an air horn I'd like to bring down. If you could blast it out of the window every 10 seconds or so, it would warn other ships we're out here. And then I can keep working on the radio.
All right. Get it down here and show me what to do.
I'll be right back.
This whole thing's like a nightmare. I hate the feeling I have no control over my own destiny.
And everyone else's.
That's not true.
Oh, come on. You love to run the show, whether it's good or bad.
I don't need criticism. Not now and not from you.
Your mind is always so set that you never treat anyone else fairly.
You're telling me that I haven't been a good father to Eden and Ted and Kelly, and don't throw Channing at me.
Why not? He was your work of art. He was your masterpiece at everyone else's expense.
Oh, damn it, Sophia. It was not even my blood.
You really think that made the difference? Do you, Cece? Can you face it?
Why are you attacking me like this?
Because of Brick.
What the hell has he got to do with this thing?
Because I feel that Brick has been treated unfairly by you.
I don't know Brick anything. He doesn't expect anything. I have nothing to do with his existence. I'm only embarrassed by it.
Cece, Can't you ever just have a little charity for other people?
Here it is, Mr. Capwell. Just give it a good long blast every 10 or 15 seconds. Like this.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
Cece, I really wish you would talk to me.
I have nothing more to say on the subject.
See, that's it. Just snap like that. You shut your mind. You don't talk. Exactly what I was talking about.
Okay, I think I got the radio working.
Thank heavens.
Mayday. This is the Diamond Gym. We're lost out here. Can anyone hear us? Mayday. Can anyone hear us? Mayday, this is the Diamond Gym.
Diamond Gym, this is Brick Wallace aboard a Coast Guard search vessel. Can you give us your location?
It's Brick.
So it is. Okay, we were headed in from the Ocean Casino. We were about 3 miles due east before we conked out. I know the currents carried us north and west, but in this fog, I can't be sure how far. Over.
Set up a flare. We're on our way. Over and out.
Okay. I'm going to go see if I can find some flares.
Joe, the bastard son comes to the rescue. It's almost medieval, isn't it?
Janice.
Hi, Mason.
What on earth are you doing here?
Getting ready to take your order.
Well, I order you to sit down and tell me why you decided to take a job as a waitress in this place.
Well, modeling wasn't paying the rent. Buzz offered me a job, so I took it. The place isn't that bad.
Well, it's a far cry from Centerfold to here, isn't it? I miss you. Why don't you come over tonight? You don't have other plans, do you?
No.
Good. Well, come on over. We have a lot of catching up to get caught up on.
All right, I'd like that. But what happened to your tribe of girlfriends?
Janice, you know that you are far and away the leader of the pack.
Oh, I'm very flattered and don't believe a word of it. Now tell me what you'd like so I can put your order in.
How can I think about food at a time like this? I'll start with the clam chowder.
Mason, how you doing?
Well, hello, Don.
Hey, I heard the news. You're getting married. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
You lucky dog. Oh, it's nice seeing you.
Yeah, you too, Don. Take care.
You're getting married?
It's not as bad as it sounds.
You're getting married and you asked me back to your apartment after dinner.
Well, you could come over earlier if you like.
I don't believe you. What am I, only good for bachelor parties and final flings?
Janice, don't take umbrage.
I will. And who are you getting married to anyway?
Santana Andrade.
What? I thought you two couldn't stand each other.
Yeah, I guess we've been doing better lately.
And I thought you and Mary...
Mary has a husband, remember? Besides, there are a lot of other reasons why Santana and I decided to do this.
Is love one of them? Mason, I never thought I'd say this, but I think you're better off drowning your sorrows in booze than in marriage.
But I'm happy.
What about Mary? Does she know about this yet?
No, and I don't really want to see her.
Well, I think you're crazy.
So I gathered.
I have to get back to work.
Janice, the offer still stands. I'd love to talk to you tonight.
Thanks, but I don't think that's such a good idea. Look me up after the divorce. On second thought, scratch that one, too.
Janice, that's unkind.
I don't feel kind. I feel depressed. It's not that I don't want to see you happy, Mason. I just don't think you can manage it.
Janice, will you wait a minute?
Mason, I'd like to talk to you.
Why is every moment of your life a crisis, Gina?
I just heard about you and Santana.
That news is spreading like wildfire, isn't it?
You can't marry her. You mustn't. You don't know the whole story.
Really?
She's trying to trick you. You see, she's only marrying you so she can get permanent custody of Brandon. Cece made marriage a condition.
Old news, Gina. I know all that.
You do? You know that and you're playing along with it anyway?
That's right. Ask me why.
Why, Mason?
To get even with you. I finally found the currency to pay you back for wrecking my relationship with Mary. I've been waiting a long time.
No, Mason. Not even you would be that cruel. I tried to patch things up between you and Mary. I even admitted to her what I did. You can't do this. It's not fair to punish me this way.
Well, it's a moot point, isn't it? Because I'm doing it. And you have it coming, Gina, whether you've admitted it or not.
All of you. All of you, Capos. You're all the same. You all hate me, don't you? And Eden's the worst of the lot.
Eden? What's Eden got to do with
She's
it?
the one who put the idea in Cece's head to begin with. I know about that.
Don't be ridiculous, Gina.
Oh, come on. Don't lie to me. I know the truth. But don't worry. I'm going to get Eden.
Gina, will you listen to reason?
Glad to see you. I was so frightened.
Me too. We were so scared. What happened?
Oh, the engine went out. The whole electrical system blew. We were starting to drift out to sea.
So worried about it.
Oh, I'm so
Well, I'm glad you're the one that rescued your mother. It seems fitting.
What's wrong with you? What's he so mad about?
Oh, he's not mad at you. Believe me. He's not. He's mad at me. He's mad at me all
Oh, really?
the way.
Looks like he's got some personal hostility there towards me, too.
No, Brick, I got to tell you something. The reason that he's so angry is he's starting to see the similarities between you and him. He knows that you're a man who stands up for himself.
Mm-hmm.
He has great respect for that kind of independence.
Well, he has a funny way of showing it.
It's just the way CC is. That's just the way he does things. But I want to tell you something. I think when you get to know him, you're going to find some qualities in him you can admire.
I doubt that. Let's just get you back to dry land. I'm not even going to try to think about CC.
The guys just picked up the capitals and they're heading back in. Should be ashore in a few minutes.
Great. They found him. They're safe and sound. Oh. So you guys did a nice job. Yeah. Well, that was easy.
Well, it seems I owe you a vote of thanks, Cruz.
You don't owe me anything, Kirk. I didn't do this for you.
Still, I profit from it.
I imagine you'd find a way to profit from just about anything, wouldn't you?
I hope so.
Well, excuse me. I want to get out of here.
Sure, what's the rush? Heavy date?
It's none of your business. Won't you get out of my way?
Hayley, I'm sorry I acted the way I did earlier. I know you were trying to be a friend.
It's okay. Whatever Laken wrote to you in the letter has upset you. I didn't read the letter.
Well, she just said that she's going to be engaged to a ski patrol guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I never should let it happen.
Oh, Ted, how could you prevent her from falling in love with someone else?
Well, by not letting her get away in the first place. I should have kept after her at Tahoe. I should have gone there, and I should have brought her right back. But no, my pride wouldn't let me. Stupid. Now I've completely lost her. You know, sometimes I hate who I am, what I have become.
What do you mean?
I mean a Capwell.
Cruz, I just heard about Cece. Is he all right?
Yeah, they found him. They're bringing him in right now. Everything's fine.
That's good. I was so worried. Look, can we talk? I don't want things to be like this between us.
I'm sorry, Santana, but I'm going out of town today. I really don't have time.
You'll be back in time for my wedding, won't you?
I'm not sure.
Well, if you can make it, you're invited. It's going to be at the Orient Express. Cruz, I really want you to be there, even if you don't approve.
I'll do my best.
I understand Eden is out of town, too. Are you going to the same place?
Look, I really got to run.
Did Cruz say where he was off to in such a hurry?
No, he didn't.
You ready? Did you ever think that maybe you wouldn't be rescued in time, Mr. Capwell?
I would not allow myself to think that way, young man. Shouldn't you be out looking for some real news? We're back, we're safe, and we're old news, so why not drop it?
How about you, Mrs. Armonte? Would you like to make a statement?
No, thank you. I'm very tired.
We're both tired. It's been a terrible ordeal, so let's call it quits. No more questions and no more answers.
Yeah, man, we were so scared to death.
Fed, I'm fine. I really am fine. I just want to get out of the public eye.
Wait. I want to talk to you about something.
Well, couldn't we save it for tomorrow morning, please, at our house?
My sweetheart.
Mom?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind your father. He's been like that all day.
Well, tell me, what happened?
Well, not too much happened out there. We just had to sit and wait till we were rescued. Are you all right?
Yeah, I actually have something I want to talk to you about.
What is that?
Well, I got this...
Excuse me, you have a phone call. It's Mr. Lockridge.
Thank you. I'll be right back. I'll get her.
Well, I'm sure you're pretty grateful that they're safe.
Yeah, I sure am. I'm heading home now. You need a ride?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
You don't smoke, do you?
No.
You're in good condition. You're healing fast.
I don't believe you.
Well, you're going to be bruised and sore for a while, Mark, but you're making good progress.
I wish it was happening fast.
Well, some of the nerve damage is going to take a while to heal. You're just going to have to be patient. And you may experience some motor dysfunction for a short time, but eventually it's going to all go away. I don't foresee any lasting problems.
Good. How soon before I can go back on solid food?
Well, I think you can start right away. I'll let the nurses know.
Oh, great. Mary, would you run down and get me a double cheeseburger with everything, and I want onion rings on the side?
Right. I don't think you're quite ready for that, but it shouldn't be too long. Look, let me just run a couple more tests, and we'll be done.
Okay, I'll be outside. I'll come back in a few minutes, all right?
Okay.
Oh, Janice, listen, if you want to see Mark, you can probably go in a few minutes.
No, I came to see you. Did you know that Mason was engaged to Mary Santana?
No. No. It must have happened
very suddenly. Mary, I think he's making a terrible mistake, and it seems to me you're the only one that can talk him out of this. I was hoping you'd want to help.
Look, it's none of my business what Mason does.
Well, I know, but the reason he's doing this is because of your marriage to Mark.
I can't exactly undo what I did to accommodate Mason, can I?
I know. If you talked to him, I think he'd listen. It would be awful if he got locked into an unhappy marriage, and everybody says...
Look, Janice, I'm really sorry, but there's nothing I can do about this. I mean, Mason is free to make his own decisions, and I have really no right to question his choices.
Mary, I've tried to talk to him. A lot of people are worried about him.
Janice, do you love him?
Well, sure, but I don't love him the way you do. I mean, the way you...
I know. I know you mean well. But I really can't interfere. I thought you were leaving town.
I'm on my way to the airport. What are you doing here?
I have something important to discuss with Cece.
So do I.
Cece?
Oh,
I have to talk to
Gina,
you.
no more confrontations. It's been an exhausting day.
This won't take very long. I just want you to know that there's no way Brandon's going to be happy with Santana. I'm never going to let him forget that I'm really his mother. And I'm going to keep that bond between he and I stronger than ever.
You're being foolish, Gina, very foolish. Mason and Santana happen to love Brandon. They'll give him a good home. They'll make him very happy.
You know he'd be happier with me. I don't understand you. How could you encourage Santana to marry Mason? Mason, your son, who slept with your own wife, who caused you to have a stroke, who then tried to take Capital Enterprises...
Oh, shut up, Gina. Just shut up. I made a deal with Santana. I'm not backing down on my word.
I hate you and Eden for thinking up this plot. I hate both of you.
What in the world has Eden got to do with this?
I know she's the one who talked you into it. It was all her idea.
That's nonsense, and you know it.
I don't expect you to admit it, but I know what I know. And I know it's true. I know everything.
was asking me where you're going out to.
Wonderful. Another welcoming committee.
I'm glad you got back safely.
I heard you were in charge of the rescue operation. Thank you for doing a good job.
Cece, I need to talk to you right away.
Is that it, Santana? No congratulations on being back? Just right down to business. Is that it?
No, I'm happy you're safe. But I also need to talk to you.
I see. All right, why don't you wait in the study for me and I'll be there in a minute, all right?
All right.
Well, Cruz, what is it?
I'm going to Hawaii. I wanted you to know.
Hawaii, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go see Eden. Now that she's expecting, I don't see that I have any choice but to back off and allow her to raise her child with its father.
I think that's wise. But tell me why.
I want you to promise me that you'll never tell her I knew she was pregnant. What I have to do won't work if she knows why I'm doing it. I'm going to finish it between us. For her sake and the sake of the baby.
You are? Let me tell you something. I don't believe a word of it. Hold it!
I got a plane to catch.
I think you should miss it.
You don't believe me?
I know how committed you have been to Eden. Now that you find out she's pregnant, you're going to do the noble thing and just step aside. Well, forgive my skepticism.
Let me explain. Her being pregnant is the only thing that could ever make me give her up. You see, I couldn't live with myself if I messed up some little kid's life the way you have with Brandon.
I don't want to hear your views on that subject, but maybe you'd like to hear mine on what I think is the real reason you're going to Hawaii. You want to see Eden because you want that child to be yours, and you're going to try to convince her that it is.
How could she believe it's my child? You think we had an affair? Oh, man. You are so totally... Your daughter is an honorable person. She's truthful. She believes in being faithful.
We're talking about you, Cruz. We're talking about you. You have never been able to back away from Eden and let her be happy with Kirk.
Happy with Kirk? Well, after tomorrow, she'll be all Kirk's. And then you'll see how happy that makes her.
All right, Santana, what is it?
Cece, it's Gina. She's a very dangerous woman, and I'm afraid of what she might do. Poor Brandon, he's so disturbed right now. If she starts talking against Mason and
I'll
me...
handle it. I know her weaknesses. I'll take care of her.
She said something really strange about Eden. As if Eden was behind all this.
She made the same remark to me. Can't imagine where she got the idea from.
She certainly has it. If I were you, I'd tell Eden to be a little careful, too. Gina has been threatening to get even with everyone, and I think she's disturbed enough to try it.
All of you Capos, you're all the same. You all hate me, don't you? And Eden's the worst of the lot.
Eden? What's Eden got to do with it?
She's the one who put the idea in Cece's head to begin with. I know about that.
Don't be ridiculous, Tina.
You're being foolish, Gina, very foolish. Mason and Santana happen to love Brandon. They'll give him a good home. They'll make him very happy.
Don't make me happy. I don't understand you. How could you encourage Santana to marry Mason? Mason, your son, who slept with your own wife, who caused you to have a stroke, who then tried to take Capital Enterprises away.
Shut up, Gina. Just shut up. I made a deal with Santana. I'm not backing down on my word.
I hate you and Eden for thinking up this plot. I hate both of you.
What in the world has Eden got to do with this?
I know she's the one who talked you into it. It was all her idea.
That's nonsense, and you know it.
But do I? Am I wrong? Is it Kirk? Is it only Kirk?
That was me making the noise. Sorry if I scared you.
It's all right.
I can't sleep here tonight, so Just gonna go someplace where I can. And don't ask me what's going on because actually I don't even know myself. Maybe if I could put it into words, I'd know my own feelings. Right now I'm just cruising around here with a constant state of confusion.
Well, we all go through periods like that.
Yeah, well this time I'm gonna put an end to it. I just need to get out of here and sort out my brain. See, I mean, they don't need me in this family. They don't care about me, so why should I care about them?
Oh, Ted, I don't think that's true.
Now, Hayley, you're new here. You know, I've wanted so badly to be the good son, the good brother. But I am telling you, I have been treated nothing but like a piece of wallpaper around here. I tried so hard with Laken. Forget it. This is... Look, I just know that I'm cutting out of here for a while.
It sounds like you're really leaving.
I don't know. I just can't breathe here tonight, that's all.
You're coming back, aren't you?
Well, I don't know that either.
Well, I want you to.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I don't know.
Mason, come on, it's time to go. Come on, we're closing. Come on. Come on.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Do I remember you?
Yes, I'm Janice, and I'm going to take you home.
Home? What home? I didn't have a home. I'm a foundling. I was left on the doorstep in my swaddling clothes. Catch a drink or two.
Yeah, I should take you to a home for problem children.
Oh, not the Capitol House. No.
Come on, Mason, come on. Come on.
I know. You can take me to a halfway house and drop me off. I'll walk the rest of the way.
Yeah, well, not with these feet, you won't. Come on.
Am I a burden to you, Janice? A beast of burden? A beastly burden. A bottle of bourbon.
Oh.
Now we're making sense.
Careful.
Janice. I'm stabbed. No. Janice. I know it came as a great shock to you that I'm getting married. It was to me, too. But I promise you, it will never happen again.
Yes, well, I hope you're right, Mason, for your sake. One marriage that makes you as happy as this should be enough for anybody. Come on.
Oh, yeah, let me help you. Well, I got it. Okay, I'm all right.
Here we go.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Approximately, yeah.
It's approximately close to midnight. I think you should get going.
Why, you think my footmen turn into mice at midnight?
No, I just don't think you should be sleeping at the hospital every night.
Hey, why not? Patients do it.
Mary, what you need is to go home, get some real sleep, and not some cat naps all night long.
I'm not sure where home is exactly.
What do you mean? What about the Campbell's guest house?
I lost the key.
I'm sure someone up there has a spare set.
Yeah, but I'd really miss you if I left.
Oh, come on. It's just for a little while. Besides, we can get out of here soon, and we'll look for a nice place of our own.
Yeah. That'll be nice.
Well, go.
You'll be all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, all right.
But I want to see you back here again bright and early in the morning.
Well, of course. You can count on it.
All right, Mrs. McCorm.
That's right. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. Bye.
Goodbye.
Eden?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Mrs. Crampton must still be at dinner.
Uh-huh. Listen, I don't suppose you'd know where.
Maybe in the hotel, Mr. Cranston. I'm not sure.
Of course. Well, I'm not Mr. Cranston, actually. I'm a friend, but thank you anyway. Yeah, Halloran, this is Cruz. Inspector Castillo. Yeah, can you give a message to the captain for me? Tell him I'm not going to be able to make it to the meeting tomorrow morning. Well, actually, I'm in Hawaii. Yeah, I'll give you a number where I can be reached in case he wants to talk to me. Yeah, just a second. It's 1-808-555-7100. No, it's just a quick trip. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Kirk, why don't you try telling me the truth for once? Is Eden really behind this plot that Cece has going with Santana?
I don't even know why you ask.
Because I'm putting things together and they don't add up.
Well, then there's something wrong with your math, Gina. Have you forgotten the journal entry that I read to you from Eden's diary? How can you want more proof than that?
I think maybe it's time I read that diary for myself.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't.
What's wrong, Kirk? Are you afraid to show it to me?
Gina, Eden took it with her to Hawaii. All I have are the pages that I copied out of it.
Right. Well, I don't think I believe you. I don't think you're telling the truth.
Your trouble is, my dear, you're so devious and untrustworthy yourself, you've forgotten what trust is all about.
Oh, really? Why don't you renew my faith in it? Why don't you give me a little proof to back up what you've been saying?
I'm sorry, but you have to take my word for it.
No, not this time. I think I'm going to call Eden in Hawaii myself.
What?
I'm finally getting smart. I'm going to explain to her that what she's doing is going to be more hurtful to Brandon in the long run, and maybe she'll stop.
I told you she isn't going to discuss this with you, Gina. She's out to discredit you and make you pay for what you did to Cece. For once in your life, try to be sensible.
I'm going to call her, and that's that. And the more you try to discourage me, the more determined I get.
Whoa. What dark cave have you lured me into now, Janice?
Let me find the lights, and you stay right there at the table.
Are you sure you don't have some nefarious reason for depositing me here? Is this the nether world?
Mason, why can't you talk like everybody else?
I had a disadvantaged childhood. Too many nannies. Whoa. Well, this isn't my apartment. This is the atrium. It's my father's house.
Well, yes, I know, but it was the closest place, and this is where I think you should be tonight.
Well, I guess it'll have to do, since I can't move. Would you like a nightcap?
How about a night shirt?
Ooh, Janice, you rascal.
No, I mean, how about going to bed?
Deeper and deeper. Keep it up.
No, Mason, stop that. I've got to go.
Oh, no. You can't leave me here. My father will pitch a fit.
Don't always think the worst.
Oh, no, wait. I could tell him. I've come to ask him to give the groom away.
You're going to wake everybody up, and then there really will be trouble.
Trouble? In these hallowed halls?
I doubt it's as bad as you paint it to be.
Oh, I know. You think that everybody here is all charm. Charm does not equal goodness, Janice. My father can smile and be a villain.
Mason, look, I've got to go. You're going to be okay. I'll call you in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Jim.
Janice.
Hi, Mary.
What are you doing here?
Well, I just stopped in for a second.
Well, I did the same thing. I'm looking for the spare key to the guest house.
Well, I guess I've done my job. I'll be going. Good night, Mason. Good night, Mary.
Good night, Janice.
Hi, Janice. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Eden Cranston's room, please. Yes, I'll wait.
You're calling Hawaii?
That's right. Paying the expense.
Don't be stupid, Gina.
I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I know what you're doing, too. You were about to mess everything up. Now give me the phone.
No.
Is anybody there?